And welcome back. Hi guys, I am Wi-Fi Lord, and if you can't tell, after watching my first video, I am going to be wearing at least a simple headphone so that if I ever make another chicken generator, you guys will not be subjected to the conscious and incessant noise that thing is. If you haven't watched my first video, it's the Minecraft Old World walkthrough. It's a bit lengthy, but there's a few fun bits in there, I guess. If you're just joining us, go watch part 1. This is part 2 of the hardcore playthrough. Quick recap. We built a house, and I don't like tall trees. Aside from that, it's still in the same pause screen. Literally haven't touched it. So this is part 2. Here we go. And as I said last time, we're going to be... I gotta make the... It can wait a minute. It can really wait a minute. For those of you who don't know, there are a lot of automated things you can do in Minecraft, especially with redstone, especially if you have any kind of knack, I guess, for the comparators. And one of the things that I do like to do is make a chicken generator. And I saw a video at one point a while ago, and I proofed it a couple times before I started implementing it into my world. And when I do actually build it, I will include a link to the source video, the one that I used to make it the first time I did, so that that individual, that Minecraftian YouTuber, gets due credit for coming up with it, or at least perfecting it in such a way that I'm using it. There's a dozen things out there, hundreds of walkthroughs and explanations that I will probably end up trying to do. And if you have any suggestions, by all means, comment what it is, send me the link. I'll be more than happy to check it out. The only thing I will say about that is this is hardcore mode, so I will not be I mean, I might test it in the creative mode, but I'm not going to post a video of me testing it, because that'll just be, oh, there we go, and we are at bedrock. Perfect. I'll put that down there. Now, the question is it... Yes, it is. Alright, great. We're exactly where I want us to be. Which really isn't saying much. But because this is going to be a quote-unquote temporary, this is just the starting area. This isn't going to be, and yes, I'm going to have to go make the... because this is just the starting area, I'm not going to go too crazy. And if you see what I'm doing, you're probably wondering what kind of quasi-legal substances I'm on right now. And really, I'm just getting a good footing. I do have friends that occasionally join me on my worlds, and some of them are claustrophobic, so I try to make these hallways a little bit wider than is normally necessary. It also gives me a little bit of room to maneuver and plan things out. And that being said, I'm actually going to put that there, and I'll tell you in a minute, because eventually I will put stairs. So this has to go here, and fine, be like that. That goes there. Then we put one here. This should make sense to you. Basically, because while mining down here, you'll be able to see these, and the insides of these blocks. By setting it over here, it just maximizes the amount of block that you can see, while also minimizing the amount of additional digging you have to do. Now, I don't hear any water or lava, so we're probably okay to really get started. I just need to do what I normally do, which is make a obnoxious amount of... And therein is the one downside of having the torches in your offhand. I just need to make an obnoxious amount of torches, and then a iron pick, so that I can grab the stuff that a stone pick won't, because stone is plentiful. It's so plentiful it's just ridiculous. I don't see any reason to stock lots of iron pickaxes. I typically use stone pickaxes, because most of the time I'm just cutting through stone. And yes, it takes a little longer, and see, there's that. With that being said, I probably, and if you remember last time there was a creeper that snuck up. Well, I can't say there was a creeper that snuck up on me. More like I did my best to ruin that creeper's day in an attempt to get back to my house. Oh, look, another sapling, and you can go right back there. And yeah, let's just get those out of there. But real quick, there's one thing I do not like these tall trees. One thing I do want to do, I want to go take that sugar cane that I mentioned in my first video that I noticed. Please still be there, thank you. And I'm going to spread that sucker out so that I can make a map a little bit faster. And there we go. I don't want to have to jump over here every single time, so I'm going to stick them over on this side. And eventually we will have a dedicated area for sugarcane, and we will have a dedicated area for wheat. I should probably get to that sooner rather than later, shouldn't I? Alright, well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, which means... It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many of you saw that coming? These flowers are everywhere. I mean, some of them are pretty, but some of them are just why. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, you can't win. Even when you try, you can't win. And yes, this is an obnoxious amount of work, but I like things to be at least somewhat organized, especially when it comes to stuff like, thank you, especially when it comes to stuff like a farm. And do I have, I've got, I really don't want to use, well, that'll be a bad day later. I'm sure I'm going to fall down there. And we do have some iron ore, which is good, which means I can make a bucket. And we're going to take care of that real fast. 13. You go in there. And you're going to be that. And yeah, I'm just making an entire stack of torches. Because we're going to need them, and I might as well have them. And we're going to need that, so again, I might as well. There we go. Oh, well, kind of. We still need to... There's a bucket. And of course, now that I've done that, I realize I don't have any wood. Because this is how we play Minecraft. We just kind of forget what we're doing and just punch things as soon as we're angry. See, it's so relaxing. Go away, tree. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna real quick set up a really short wheat field. You go over there. That way we can yes, I'm aware of that. That way we can at least get some food growing, because that's going to really help us later, especially when it's time for us to break out of the nest and what'd I mess up? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do. I'm not even messing with it right now. Broke the physics. Fun. Okay, so yeah, basically we're just going to throw this wheat field together real fast. If you don't understand the physics of water, if you saw what I actually did there as quickly as I did that, congratulations. That is not what I asked you to do. Let's take those out of there for a minute. Ta-da! There, see that, and that's a full stack of wheat when it's fully grown. So that's 30 loaves of bread, about 31 loaves of bread. And while that doesn't, while that's going to take a while, for the most part, I'm not too concerned. My issue is having to jump up and down and up and down and up and down in the mine is going to cause, well, not in the mine, but on my way out, is going to really fatigue me. And since it's hard mode, this stuff really kind of... Oh, look, there's more iron. I'm like... I'm making amateur mistakes already. I need that for down in the mine. That I don't need for down in the mine. Unfortunately, I need a new one of them. And it's about time I had a shovel, because shovels are for winners. Yeah, okay. So, after I've gone and lost my mind, and that's time, unfortunately. So again, plans, mine's ready to rock and roll just about. Just need to start actually doing the offshoots. Other than that, getting the wheat field ready, gonna need some timber in order to make sure the cows and other monsters don't mess with it. And tune in next time for another fun-filled adventure, guys. Again, I'm Wi-Fi Lord, and welcome to the internet. See you later.